Welcome to Comedians in Dungeons and Getting Dragons. We're a group of super talented and hilarious comedians play Dungeons and Dragons for your entertainment. I am your Dungeon Master, Nile Séguin. With me are the adventurers almost.
Hi, I'm almost Leonard. I am playing a level 5 bard named Gray, and I miss Hisham already.
Me too. Hey, I'm Rebecca. I'm playing Duke Daisy, a level 5 ranger, and I miss my PIC as well. Yeah, my partner in Crazy. I need him.
My name is Kyah. I play Abe, the Dragonmore Barbarian, and good riddance is what I
And for everyone listening, just so we can explain, you may have noticed that was a little brief. We are short one member, Hisham, who plays the lovely, the talented Aussie, is booked a commercial.
Yeah.
And is just
pretty awesome.
Just crushing capitalism.
Yeah.
So he is not here for a month by your time, by listener time.
Yes.
We bundle these. So yeah, I'm. Do you guys think that it's one of those things like, you know, when a player's like wants a new contract and he sits out? Just to be like, look at your podcast. Look what happens to your podcast when I'm not there. It blows.
You think this is a negotiation tactic?
Maybe. Who knows with that guy?
Yeah.
He wants more war horses.
The best thing is I can do whatever I want because there's no way I can talk all the shit I want. He's never going to listen to this episode. He's never going to know. No. You guys got anything you want to talk vent about Hisham?
I said what I said.
I think we should spend this entire episode saying all the things to make him feel emotionally bad for missing this.
Yeah. Or we fill it with compliments and then we know he'll never hear them.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah, that one's better.
Yeah, that's
I like that.
way better.
It's a reverse mind fuck.
I like it. I like that.
That came out of your brain way too easily.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Very
I'll
disturbing.
compliment anyone, anytime. Come at me, bro.
Yeah. Instead of a roast battle, it's a boast rattle.
That's right. Exactly.
I love
You
those.
understand.
It's not the what, Kyah. It's the why. Come on. I like that you tried to flip that on me. What do you not like compliments, you weirdo? All right.
Almost worked.
And now, would Leonard, sad half Leonard,
I'm just Len now.
Robin without the Batman.
Yeah.
Would you like to do the recap?
Absolutely.
Can you?
Yeah,
remember
I think
it?
I can do it. Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's all in my brain.
I sent you the episodes
You
late.
did.
I only remember it today where I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. Luckily, I have nothing else better to do. So
That's sarcasm. He's very busy.
So going in reverse, if we're still going with that fun little structure. The last thing we did, we were considering boarding a ship to some religious lands, I guess, to some holy lands. Revelia is it? Yeah, Revelia.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, look at that.
Good
It's
Paul.
in the Mind Palace somewhere. And so the captain of the ship, Kay Gramman, we were trying to hitch a ride with them. And then as a group, we decided, hey, let's mention Lord Volus because that's going to be a good idea. And then Niall tried to gaslight me. I remember that when I was just saying, I just kind of went direct with it. And then I was like, oh, is that what you're doing now? I was like, oh, no, wasn't that the plan? And you were like, that was the plan. And then I was like, it's fun to gaslight people. So,
I mean, it's true. Listen, I'm still walking off your almost heist episode. That was a masterclass in gaslighting. In fact, you gaslighting me now about my gaslighting you is very gaslighting.
I have never gaslit you ever.
Oh my God, he's doing it right now. Or is he?
Am I? Anyways, we mentioned Lord Volus. She got real mad and she said, get off my ship. And so that's the last thing that happened. But prior to that, we had waited for her to come back. We were talking to some of the other members of the people on her crew, one of whom was Dragonborn, which apparently was real exciting for a Dragonborn sailor for reasons that seem racist. So before that, we had figured out who the captain was because we had to speak to the harbor master, who I tried to convince of the value of love, which again was Rebecca's idea, and I rolled with it, and then the rest of the team just started just being against that for some reason. Just like wrap it up.
Will notice. I've noticed. It took me up until the heist episode that Rebecca is often the instigator of everything, and then she'll be like, "Whoa, guys, this is out of hand.
We gotta back it up."
No, but it wasn't Rebecca.
If I'd written this, I would have been very proud of myself. Like the call's been coming for the house inside the house the entire time.
But it wasn't Rebecca. It was Kyah and Hisham for some reason, who were just like, who don't like love. I don't know.
No, Abe was awkward about it.
Abe was awkward about it. Okay, so it was a character choice.
Yes.
Okay, well, that makes more sense.
Let's listen to that episode.
But I was, but it was, we figured out it was Kay Gramman, and we were trying to say, because Duke wanted to date Kay, because I guess every kiss begins with K. Is that?
I think you're too tired to speculate. Just keep powering through.
Prior to that, we weren't at the docks because we were debating where to go. And Ozzy tried to convince us to do a full frontal assault on this heavily armed and guarded mansion. Mm-hmm. And I believe their argument was, well, they are expecting us to do it, but it's so stupid that we wouldn't do it. But because we are that stupid, we would do it, and they wouldn't expect it. Therefore, we should do it.
Yeah, so that worked out about as well as you would hope.
Yeah,
I like that Hisham always just jumps and hopes the net will appear.
Yeah.
He's just jacking up shots. He's like, sure, it's a stupid idea. That's why we should do it.
I think he just wants us all to die so the podcast ends.
Maybe that's why he's not here.
I think so. He might never come back. We'll know. Who knows? Who knows how these contract negotiations are going to go?
He's getting hard-nosed.
So prior to that, I was running. I had just escaped from this compound because I was in there doing surveillance or recon that we were supposed to do prior to the heist. And I was being pursued by Genghis. Kyah, Abe threw a bottle of everlasting smoke in there to cover my exit. And
see, sometimes I help.
Yeah, you helped a lot. And prior to that, I was just channeling my inner Forrest Gump, and I was just running.
Boom.
That was it.
Yeah.
That's the
As you were doing, escaping your reconnaissance.
Yeah.
That's about it. You know what else, guys? I realized we can and I know Andrew, our producer, will object to this, but we can make way more noise. I've been listening to some D&D podcasts, and it's obscene the amount of we're all like quietly rolling our dice, and some of them burp right into your ears. Anyways,
is that something to aspire to?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I'm just saying,
I've never had anyone ever tell me to make more noise. Never once in my entire life has this ever happened.
Trailblazer. All right, so you are now on the deck of the Rattler with Kay Gramman looking at you somewhat tensely as she just finished saying, "Get off my ship." And there's a moment where you sort of hear just the wind, and the sailors look over and they're like, "Everything's okay." And then, give me perception checks, DC 10.
Yeah.
Did you just burn a 20?
I rolled a 19.
Okay.
You add whatever my perception is to that, and I'm good.
21.
Good Lord! Wow.
We're perceived
I feel like I should have just told you. You knew. Because I feel like you just burned some really good rolls. I'm sorry, guys.
Not a limited amount.
It's fine.
That's true.
10.
Nailed it. So everyone.
There we go.
Everyone. And I'll even say Aussie. You sense there's like a weirdness from the morning when you guys were all in prison. It feels like really like reality is just sort of shifty. And it's coming from Aussie's bag of holding. And then suddenly there's like an explosion that isn't really an explosion. And then suddenly, where Ozzy was standing is Moraeus. And in your minds, you have two trails of memories that both feel valid. There's one that you know now, but there's another where Ozzy stayed in Kyah and Moraeus followed you up until now.
Whoa.
Wow.
Okay.
Cool.
Spooky.
And she's like looking like, wait. And Kay's like, what just happened? She's like, okay, all right, let's all calm down. All right. What do you guys want?
Marias, what do we want? you're the sensible one. Thank God you're here.
And Marias, you have been here the whole time, clearly, so you have a good plan, I'm sure.
Yeah, she's been here the whole time.
So that's the thing with this group. It's not Ozzy or Hisham. It's just that you need a motor. You're all followers. You're just like whoever's in Hisham's place, we're gonna follow his deal.
Chasing our own tail.
Yeah.
She says, "I'm an NPC. I can't do anything."
Shit.
Okay, so we need to figure out what's going on with this, where that item is, right?
Are you saying that out loud?
No, I'm talking. This is me metagaming. I'm metagaming.
Sure, why not? Let's metagame.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, let's metagame and then tell Hisham we metagame the entire session.
Yeah. Like, you know what Nile let us do the whole time?
There was
as a
5
treat?
minutes of actual game time, and the rest.
And we spent an hour shaping water into the most crazy shapes.
The way to defeat all of the Shadowbound was a water shaping contest, and everyone had a water shaping ring.
We had a great time.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
The polygons we created. I lost track of where we were already.
Yeah,
'Cause
okay, so-
there's two strands of memory.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to remember where exactly we were here. So we were trying to track that exchange that happened. We followed it down here.
Yeah.
We tried to use Voltus, like we're going to fuck over Voltus to get her on our side. That clearly didn't work.
Not yet.
But we still need some answers out of this person.
We do. We need to know where the book is, but
Yeah.
I doubt they're just going to be that Kay is going to be like super forthcoming about that.
All right,
Yeah.
give me insight checks.
Ooh,
Yeah.
For the first time, I rolled an insight check over a 1.
Well, that's useful because I got a 7.
Okay.
No,
6.
10.
Woohoo!
That's 19 total.
Okay,
Hey.
well,
Nicely done.
she thinks that whatever just happened, you did on purpose. So she's more open right now. She's a little more nervous. Is what I'm
Oh,
saying.
I see. So she understands the scope of her power and how.
In ways we don't.
And we don't. That's how powerful we are. We don't even understand our ability to shape reality the way Ozzy would shape water. Yeah. So since we now have this fake ability to shape reality and turn people into different, just like shove us onto different tracks of memory, how can we use this to our advantage?
Well, my skill set is in the intimidation range, so if we want to intimidate her, that is very possible.
Yeah, you know what? That could work.
It could work. I mean, it is kind of, she seems like she is already a little bit intimidated
gonna
by
say.
what just happened, right?
Go ahead and have
So-
an inspiration.
Yeah.
There.
Okay.
She is, in
Hell
fact,
yeah.
very intimidating.
Way to read the room!
Yeah. That's what barbarians are good at. Social cues. Okay. Yeah. So I'll try and intimidate her. Like I take my sword out, and just for a little extra oomph, and I'm gonna say to her, you have no idea who you're dealing with and what we're capable of.
And I'm behind you, like, yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's
right.
You can roll twice since Duke's helping.
Oh, we're on the first
Yeah,
one.
take that first roll.
First one.
Yeah.
17.
I like that you said that 3 times. Like I was going to say, nope, 3. It's the most recent
I
one.
said it first.
She's like, yeah, okay. And then she waves off her first mate who is coming over, and she's like, oh, well, let's go to my quarters.
Okay.
Oh, would love to go to your quarters.
Oh, is this romance real?
Reeds has been like nonverbal sex stuff since I got here. It's weird. Is it a speech impediment? Did you hit your head? Or did I?
Who's to say?
Stop it! Oh, it's in my headphones. Anyways, so she like right in my cochlear. All right. Stop it!
Nice.
Hey, now who's sexual?
Oh
Good.
my
All right.
god. It's part of the ear. So
Yeah, could have been any other part of the ear that didn't have the word cock in it, but that's up to you.
Name me
That's
another
your
part
call.
of the ear.
Drum,
not
drum,
you.
eardrum.
Lobe is the same. Okay, drum is good.
Yeah,
That's where you
that's the
receive it.
standard.
Lobe is also sexual, so you're in the
Anvil,
same neighborhood.
hammer. They're parts of the ear.
And I can't tell now. All right. Again, just relentless gaslighting. All right, we're doing this? Okay.
Yes.
Anyways, so what are you guys doing? You haven't said anything yet.
Oh, no, I did.
Yeah, no,
I
you
said
haven't.
yes. I'm down to go to your
This is me
course.
gaslighting you.
Yeah, we're going to
So she carries. So she leads you to. She leads you to her quarters. They're a little snug, especially if you're tall. It's not like it's a riverboat, so it's not huge. It's a little cramped. And she's so what do you guys want?
Are there any drinks around here? Little hospitality.
She takes out a flask from her coat.
Oh, fabulous!
And hands it to you.
Thank you.
All right.
Abe is doing his level best to look intimidating, even though his the ceiling goes where his shoulder is, basically.
I mean, you could argue that helps.
Yeah, yeah, that's
If someone was in this room crouched over, I think that might be a little.
Visually intimidating
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, Ben did a very awkward, Slender Man-y angle.
I mean, that's your choice. You
That's your choice.
I'm gonna do kneel.
you do like an aggro squat.
I guess, yeah. Okay, I just do a full squat and stay there.
It's like
Nice.
you're going super cyan, like.
Like a little Hulk, like a little. All right.
Yeah, great, perfect.
Little Hulk action. All right.
So we were talking about Lord Volus before everything shifted. So, what is your relationship with Lord Volus?
What do you mean?
I understand that you've done business with him.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean? See how this works out for her.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No
Didn't
way.
sound very convincing to me.
She almost throws in, what, that talk I had with him earlier? Like that was, she rolled a nat 1.
So about that talk you had with him earlier.
Yeah.
Do you say that?
Yeah, why not? We clearly we have ability to
Okay.
shift
Yeah.
reality.
Well, that
we
does
know shit now.
inspiration to you. That lands because she thought, and then she's like, "Oh, that was you."
What was me?
Oh yeah, she was the one who was like,
Yeah,
"Someone's
she-
here." Remember?
You were there.
No, I know.
No, I know.
All right, roll me a deception
she doesn't
check.
have to know
This is going to
that.
be so many rolls.
Oh,
Deception.
nice.
That is 28.
Deception's
okay.
your whole thing.
Yeah, that is kind of my thing.
You've successfully gaslit her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Well,
rolled a gaslight.
She seems hesitant. She thinks she's gaslit.
Yes.
It's like she's like, there's part of her that's like, no, you. So sorry, what was your question?
About the business.
About the business.
Thank you. That was less sexual. I appreciate that. You're trying.
Only a little bit though.
Only a little bit.
I don't know what kind of sex you're having, but
Well, obviously
business.
I only
As in
have
getting
business
down
sex.
to-
Yeah.
As in 9 to 5.
And taking care of.
As in sharp blazers. Sorry, that's just how I do it.
Yeah.
Please go on. We got time to cover. She's like, okay, fine. Yes, I was there. What do you want to know exactly, specifically?
Where is the book?
Ah, the book. Give me an insight check. To anybody.
18.
Fuck.
So that's good, right?
11?
Do we need? Oh, yeah.
I mean, try.
It's 9. I read the wrong number.
Got it.
9.
Okay. You think that she is definitely intimidated, but she's also like, you can see her sort of like licking her lips. Like she's very greedy to a fault.
So she thinks she can use this somehow. Maybe.
But also, at what kind of money we got? She's greedy. Let's grease her.
And sorry, I took my ADHD meds, but I keep forgetting. What was the last thing you asked her?
Where is the
Where's the book?
Where's
Yeah.
the book? She's like, well. Perhaps we could do business. I have
Okay.
information that's worth your while.
Oh, I mean, it is.
It is possible.
Of course, on the other hand, we would be looking for some good prices, I say, and pull out my sword again.
Okay, but you just unfortunately you misjudged the height, so just against the ceiling. And there's a moment where she's like, "Oh," and she's like, "No, just kind of
and
lean."
then
And now she's giving you tips, like,
Yeah.
"No, the other way, just at an angle."
I kind of like moving a couch up a
And
stairs.
she's like, "Hold on,
kind of
and then she
adjust it,
opens the door for you, and then you put your scabbard out and pull.
And
the
then I
sword.
pull it out, and then I re-enter
And
the
then
room.
just fucking land it.
and
Okay.
and then say, yeah.
She's like, certainly. What is it you have there? And she's points to your dagger, specifically the
the puzzle
puzzler, which
dagger?
you've forgotten about
Oh, no,
17 sessions ago.
No. I know it's there, but the DC to actually make it do anything is quite high. So, so it's actually,
But it's a roll at the beginning of the day. You just roll and see if you got a magic poisonous dagger.
I know. She's looking at the dagger.
Yes.
Oh, you mean the puzzler, as I call it?
Yes.
What interest do you have in the dagger?
I can share a good deal of information with you that you will find very useful. You are the Top Guns, are you not?
Indeed. Own it. Don't look at me like that. Own it.
No,
Okay,
we're the
this is
Top
our
Guns.
brand.
Yeah.
This is our brand.
Yeah.
I mean, hell right.
Good. Okay. Well, perhaps if you give me the dagger, I will give you information. We are the Top Guns. That was Baldric. He's a little late.
Oh, my buddy.
She stops and looks at him.
Oh, I love him so much.
He's so one of us.
Yes, he is so
He
one of us.
belongs
He really does.
More than we do.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
love him.
Frowns at him for a beat and goes, yeah, I could give you information in exchange for the dagger that you would find very useful.
And how do we know you're not just going to give us a bunch of lies, take our dagger, and send us off?
Well, I would argue that this information is worth the risk.
Okay. We're gonna. Is there enough room for us to sidebar here? How big is this?
It's not even enough
It's
room
not big
for
enough. It's
Kyah
not
to
big
It's not
enough.
big enough to sidebar.
It's her cot. You can sidebar
Okay.
outside if you want.
Well, I'm just listen.
So you step outside, right?
I don't mind. I'll say it right in front of her.
Okay.
I don't give a shit. Your dagger, your call, buddy. Okay, that is not my weapon. I don't know what kind of attachment you have to it. That's going to be I think that's your call.
I mean, this dagger does mean quite a lot to me. It represents, it was passed on in my family, so it's really hard to part with it. So I'm going to need more assurances than just it's good information. If you could tell us one thing as a show of faith, okay, something that we could verify.
Very fair. Volus was reaching out to me because he had something that he wanted to give to the Shadowbound. So he wanted their location, which I have.
That feels like good information. Feels like
You
pretty,
say that out loud, too.
feels like pretty good information.
I hope-
agree.
I hope you're not the one responsible for negotiating Hisham's new contract.
Sounds pretty good to me.
This DC on persuading her is skyrocketing every time Duke keeps talking. Oh, it's really good information.
Sounds good,
bro.
boys.
Duke moves over to her side of the room.
Okay, I will say this. I will give you the dagger if, in addition, I will give you the dagger if you will also provide us passage to this destination at no additional cost.
At no additional cost. You and your horses? Okay, you're gonna have to give me a.
They are named.
Give me a
They have
persuasion
names.
check.
They
Of
have.
course.
We've named them. Yes.
Of course,
Yeah,
and
we're
our
not letting
horses.
them go.
Give me a
Yes.
persuasion check at advantage since they're helping. Oh, don't bother.
Okay,
Good lord, I gotta change dice. That's brutal.
that was a 20. So
She's like, fine,
Okay.
but I would like something in return as well.
what's that?
That you kill Lord Volus.
Oh.
I gladly.
Sure. Yeah. I mean,
Your negotiating team's
Cool.
brutal.
Cool.
doesn't even feel like
feels
a problem
good. No,
for
that
me.
doesn't. That I think we were maybe already going to do that. To be honest with you.
That's just doing an errand for a friend on the way. You know?
Yeah.
Are we getting Leonard's face?
Yeah, that's
our,
like-
our chief negotiator.
Hey, you okay over there, buddy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no big deal. No big deal. We'll do that for free. In fact, let us pay you.
You know what I mean? Like, do us a favor, breathe today. Okay, sure. Jeez. Wow.
Leonard, the DC is 37.
Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. Just gonna have some more
like
drinks.
sometimes when a player can't play, another player will step up their game. I feel like that's what Rebecca's doing right now. with Hisham gone, she's like, "Oh, we can't have this flowing too smoothly."
What do we?
When you lose one of your senses, the other one's just right.
Yeah, that's right.
When you lose your Hisham, your Rebecca doubles.
That's right.
That's
Yeah.
scientific.
Someone
Yeah.
must fill the void.
Yeah. So in this case, you lost one of her nonsenses. So the nonsense over here.
Yeah, that's
has,
right.
like,
Yeah, the sense of chaos.
sense of chaos.
Yeah.
Amazing.
All right. May I ask why you want Lord Volus dead?
Well,
Oh, good cue.
it's just never. There's no internal monologue. She's worse than Baldric. Like Baldric doesn't even. Like, oh my god. She starts to speak and looks
wouldn't
at
even
Duke.
cross my mind to ask that, to be honest with you. Great. Love it.
Is Baldric just like an extension? Like, is Baldric a figment of her that just became real?
I don't even know if I can make Baldric catch up to Rebecca at this point.
I'm beginning to think we're a figment of Baldric's imagination.
Oh my goodness.
This is a Stand Elsewhere
That's
situation.
right, exactly. Yes, exactly.
Fucking
that.
hell. All right. So you asked if I remember correctly, because I keep getting my thoughts knocked out of my brain for some reason. Why?
Why?
Well, listen, when you do business with someone like that, the coin is nice, but I also know that he'll absolutely kill me because I've given him the information that I'm going to give you. And he's probably concerned that I'm going to do something like this.
I see.
And he should be.
Yeah, fair. I'm doing it right now.
He should be.
I was going to do it at the first port, but this is very convenient.
Okay.
Who else have you told this information besides Lord Volus?
A few people. I'm obviously not going to leave myself exposed to being murdered in my own cabin, if that's what you're getting at.
I mean, you are currently exposed to that problem. Just a reminder. I go to pull my sword out again and then remember what happened, so I just leave it in there.
And then Reed steps in. Are we bluffing?
I'm trying to be quiet right now.
You're the true hero.
Now
Every tale has a hero.
now we'd much rather leave you be, but don't make this hard for us.
All right. Yeah, so that's why he wants to kill me.
Okay. All right.
Do you know where the book is?
I'm assuming somewhere on the 4th floor, because since he insisted that I meet him there.
And you think it's potentially the book that he'd like to send to the Shadowbound?
I have no idea, to be honest with you.
Right.
This is the first time hearing about the book.
So
It's
what
only
we're
fair since you're being so kind to me.
It's just
All
a really
right.
good novel. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
yeah, it's way better than the movie. Sorry, I'm going to step outside because I've stepped outside of character for a second because I'm tired and I'm trying to remember. Did she tell us what she was doing with the Shadowbound? She was delivering them a message. She was doing something. She knows where the Shadowbound.
She knows where they are, and she was giving that information to Volus.
To Lord Volus.
Oh, okay.
So
'Cause
we don't know why she knows that information. So
Yeah.
that could be a good thing to ask.
How do you know where all the Shadowbound are?
Well, you're in my line of work. You do what you do. You hear things. You get around. If one is trying to hear things. As I do.
I see.
Do you have anything else that we should hear?
I might.
Ooh. What's our budget?
Brutal. Like if the big reveal that Rebecca was actually working with Kay Grammon, like they had an agreement in the bushes when Duke was hiding.
I feel like we're going on an 80s shopping montage of espionage.
Like, I feel like Rebecca just read The Art of the Deal. This is how we're doing this. We can discuss that. We can discuss that later. If you can give us the scope of some of the information you might have that we might want, we can discuss price. I.e., what's on the menu.
Well, as I mentioned, I have the location of the Shadowbound, and I have something that might help you access the manor.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, given that it is in your best interest for us to access the manor, I feel like that information should pretty much be free. Because the alternative is Lord Volus kills you.
Well, I've managed to survive so far. A lot of people have tried to kill me.
I touch my sword. Okay, so and what would you propose in terms of this deal? We give you this. We give you this dagger. You tell us where the Shadowbound are and how to get into the manor. We go kill Volus. Then what?
Then everyone's happy.
And then you take us to, you provide passage to...
She's like, oh, right, I forgot that part.
Yes. And the horses.
And we're going to know for sure that you are still here, ready to give us passage. Why?
I am hurt.
Are you? Are you hurt?
She says, I'm not authorized. You can't leave in the middle of the night without special authorization.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's good to know. Not to mention, you'll probably want confirmation that we did indeed kill Lord Volus. Otherwise, we could just also run away and do nothing. So hopefully we can both make that agreement. Yes?
Of course, but I feel that we both know if one of us is going to be lying, it's probably not going to be you guys. Come on. Your reputation precedes you. You did away with, what was his name?
Okay, but how much of our reputation have you actually heard about? Because that sounds like you don't know as much as you think you know.
Dunk on your own team?
We certainly don't know as much as we think we know.
Oh my God.
Okay, so so to recap the deal, you are to provide us information of where the Shadowbound are, as well as information on how to access the manor, as well as safe passage to where the Shadowbound will be. In return, we kill Lord Volus, and you receive this dagger.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Well, first part. Synasia is deep in the Red Steppes, possibly amassing an army, because that's kind of her style, and leading them to an ancient city in the steppes. No one knows why, but she's probably looking for something that'll make herself stronger, and she'll have an army. She'll do that until she feels she has an army that's strong enough to march upon the rest of the realm. Regardless of whether or not that's factually true, she could go cray.
Yeah, I remember the description. It was it wasn't great for us.
It was a little cray.
Yeah, unsettling.
Malachor is in Castvacan, the capital of the holy state of Revalia.
How would one spell that? Sorry.
Castvacan is Castvaken.
Nailed it.
Wow, that's yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, everybody.
Phonetic. Well done. Yeah.
Yeah.
We did it. Thanks so much for listening, everyone.
Thank you so much, listen, comedians doing a spelling bee.
Okay.
Then
no one knows where Lemench is.
okay.
So you said you know where they all are, and then
I
you
said I
didn't
knew
give
where
us-
some of them were.
I don't think that's what you said.
That's probably not what I said, but anyway, that's what I know. I gave you two, but then to be clear, no one knows where Levench is, which is really odd because that's more Malachor's style.
Well, I have a feeling if we deal with the first two, maybe more opportunities will present themselves.
Certainly. Okay. You know what this is? You know what we should have just done? We should have just gone back to where that book was. It had all the answers to everything.
Man.
So we have to negotiate with the book.
You're right.
I'm going to give up a dagger for the book.
You're right.
Maybe that's where we should go.
Comedians in dungeons Googling shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Amazing.
And then how do we access the manor in such a way that...
Well, the passphrase that I was given is the sun in my eyes. When
And
you
to
present
whom do we
yourself,
give this?
Whoever's at the south door.
And they will just let us in.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Are you aware, as you've clearly heard our reputation, things may go sideways. Are you aware of how many guards are in Volus's employ?
Well, he's recently increased his security, as
Wonderful.
you saw. And there are, I reserve the right to correct us later as I catch up, about 30 guards.
Okay. That's double what I thought.
Himself and Genghis. They're led by Captain Dorvalur Foghold, who is in it. She leads the Rain Sword Company. And since we're all being friends, and friends help each other, you should know that I imparted this information about Malachor and Sinesia to Lord Volus. I left it in a dead drop in a tenement in the southern part of the city. So he will know this. I don't know. Depending on how long it takes to send someone there, maybe a few hours.
Well, it's hard to know things when you're dead.
Where precisely is this tenement? Should we choose to...
Sure, she gives you the address
Okay, great.
or directions.
I was trying to take notes. What? And I clearly can't do two things at once. What's in the tenement?
The tenement, there's a dead drop with the information she just imparted to us about Malachor and Synesia and Leonard. So I'm thinking if we just,
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably first thing to do, just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, she puts her hand out.
Oh, I was thinking I was going to use this dagger to kill Lord Volus and then return it to you.
Yeah. to
Seems
make
like it'd have more value.
Our agreement.
Just seems like it would be a good way to make sure that you are for sure going to be in this harbor when we come back.
I'm hurt.
Yeah. Yeah.
But also, don't you want the dagger that killed him? Isn't that cooler?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's a souvenir.
She's really annoyed. You don't have to make a roll. She's like, of course.
Okay.
We do have to make a roll, or we don't have to make a roll?
No,
You don't have to make a roll.
don't
You can-
have to
you
make a
can
roll.
make an
It's
insight check if you want.
Ah.
No, I don't want. I don't want. Why would I leave that open?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
great.
let's go. All right. Well, time is of the essence.
Yes.
We're going to go do this thing, and then we will be back.
Yes.
Okay.
Great.
Cool. And so we leave the ship.
You leave the ship. You
Guys.
return to your horses, maybe?
Yeah,
I think we did a really
absolutely.
good job in there.
I think we did a great. I think we all did an awesome job.
Yeah.
I think so, too. What was
curiosity.
different?
Are you guys? There is something that's on the tip of my tongue that feels different. What is it?
Feels like we're playing Dungeons and Dragons. So I say this with love, but this is literally like I was listening to the episodes and I was like, how do I got to figure out a way to how to slow both you guys and myself down, because sometimes I'll get caught up on stuff and I'll be listening to the episode like, nah, that should have been advantage. What are you doing? So I instead of setting the timer for an hour, I set the timer for half an hour to sort of check in and be like, hey, are we cool? Let's all calm down. And it went off and I did not need to say anything. Because for some reason, the energy is way calmer.
Okay, so do you want to go get the information first?
I think so, just in case,
Just in case he slips
we
out
fail,
or-
whatever, then at least that stops him a
Yeah.
little bit. And also, maybe he'll just, it might help us.
Fair enough.
Maybe we could even use the information against Volus somehow. Hey,
Yeah.
we have it. So we can lure him somewhere, ambush him, whatever.
Yeah, or we can at least confirm that what she said is the same thing.
Exactly.
Like,
That's
Ooh,
really a
okay.
big-
Now hold
yeah.
on. Let's circle back to this luring idea.
Yes.
Because that
Is
sounds.
alluring?
Yeah, that is. You son of a bitch! God damn Oh, okay. All right.
Way less inspiration coming out this episode. I feel like Hisham would have yelled inspiration at that.
Or a negative.
Yeah,
It
or it
depended.
might have been
that's
negative.
true.
Yeah,
He
puns
give
are
us and he take it
50-50.
away.
That's right.
Okay, so yeah, let's go collect this information. But let's circle back to that idea. I do like I like the idea of drawing them out and then maybe not having to deal with all 30 guards.
That would be better for us.
That is a good idea. I like it.
Yeah,
I like it. I like it.
He likely won't go get it himself.
Likely not, but
But we could maybe slice off a few of these bad boys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whoever he's sending, we could just, cut them down a little bit first.
True. Or if we find out they like baked goods.
oh yes.
Well, I'm always down for that.
Yeah.
You know me.
Yeah.
Look, if first you don't succeed.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. Baked goods
die
and
again.
love. the two things that.
Do we think Ozzy's horse is just safe to leave at the dock? That's probably
It's
fine.
not Ozzy's horse, it's Morace's horse.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Swiss horse.
Oh.
Right.
Is it still named
okay.
Warhorse?
No, it's called Ozzy.
She is always
Oh my
writing him.
God. Niall, I want to give you inspiration.
Inspiration.
to
Thanks,
the DM.
guys.
Just for you to take home.
This feels low-key mean.
He's never gonna hear this.
This is true.
Okay.
And how much we love him and miss
Yes.
him because
So-
he is our friend.
let us go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Off to the tenement.
Okay. So you make your way. Let's see. So you make your way south out of the docks. You eventually make your way through the warehouse district, and then you're in a less fortunate part of town, the mirror opposite of the Shishifu district, but relatively, almost kind of close to, relatively close to Ozzy's safe house, or I guess Maria's safe house. And then you get to the building. There's like a few squatters there who are eyeing you. You're outside the building. There's a vibe of like, you guys are driving nice cars in a hood.
Oh.
But you're also like, you guys are driving nice cars in a hood, but you also have swords, so it's like a 50. There's a lot of people being like,
Yeah.
Which-
Clearly a mark, but not an easy one.
yes.
Yeah.
Which tells me
You're being assessed.
we can't leave
Not by
the
everybody.
horses. They will be stolen.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I can stay out here with the horses
Okay.
because I think I'm probably the most likely to be able to.
Okay. And I'll come with you because we
Sounds
need a bit of muscle.
Yeah. Yeah,
Just in case. Okay. Down.
And Moraeus can stay outside also, I suppose.
Sure. Yeah.
And then Baldric comes with us.
Always. Baldur's my
Always.
boy. He's my boy.
Always by your side.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
I'm always by his side.
Aw.
Increasing his creep towards the main character.
Welcome to Baldric and Dungeons Getting Dragons.
Baldric will be entering the contract negotiations.
Yes.
We do have somebody who's coming off the bench. He's in the D League, but he's got a crazy stroke.
Early draft pick. Yes. Marius mutters a little something, and her eyes glow red, and so it makes it a little spookier for those observing.
Gotcha.
Cool. I can do the same.
You guys make your way through the. Sure, if you want.
Yeah, why not? We're just all glowing red eyes. I'll do it. Why not?
Creepy as hell.
Yeah.
All right. Can you?
Why not?
Oh yeah, because you're
You can do
the former
anything.
guy.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Go full Homelander here.
Don't go full Homelander.
You don't want
Please.
just a little bit of
So funny.
You want a glass of milk, buddy?
little bit of
Yeah.
oh no. Okay. All right.
No,
Yeah.
don't-
You know
yeah.
what? You're right. I'm
Homelander.
dialing back. Dialing back. Just a little bit of fascism, not so much the mommy issues. Okay.
Because that would be wrong. Fascism, okay. You make your way through the tenement, and of course, it is as expected. They're kind of eyeing you, but no one's in the mood to toss the dice. And you do find the slip of paper.
Great.
That she promised.
Great. What does it say?
It is in a coded language.
Wonderful. Hand it to Duke. Okay. Because Duke is the code
Wait, sorry.
wizard.
What are your languages, Duke? Sorry, it's not in a coded language. It's in a language you don't understand.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I can't. I can bust a puzzle. I can't.
Yeah.
Well, no. I say you, Gray, can't understand. What are your languages, Duke?
My languages are common, orc, and ogre.
Okay. You cannot read it.
That's okay.
I
Okay.
assume it's not.
Not my first time.
Oh, well, I'm not up there yet.
Okay.
Well, we'll go back out and
All right.
Yeah.
You managed to make your way through without event. You come back out. You have the paper. Marius cannot read it.
okay.
I doubt it, but is it in Dragonborn?
It is not. That's it. In common?
No, I think that's it. I think it's just Dragonborn in common.
No. There is. You can't read it.
All right. Okay. Let's revisit this luring idea.
Yeah. I mean, should we decipher this thing first, just to know that it is for sure?
Like
Like,
the
if we-
information that she gave us?
Yeah. What time is it right now? Are there shops
It's late. It is like midnight now.
All right, never
Or it's like 11:30 midnight.
This feels like it's the stabbing hour, y'all.
Yeah, it is. It does.
Stab
yeah.
o'clock.
Stab o'clock.
I like
Always
it.
stab
Well-
o'clock when you're Abe.
open?
I mean,
the sword is named Stabatha.
that's right. Exactly.
I walked right into that one.
Yeah.
Do we think these guards are super loyal or just paid?
They definitely seem like they're mercenaries, right?
Yeah.
Because it's a company.
The rain swords.
Because your backgrounds, I guess, give me. No, this is just Duke and Abe because of the military
Oh, right.
background. Just give me a regular intelligence check, unless I find something that works better. I guess a history check if you got it.
Come
If not,
on,
just a regular
brains.
intelligence check.
Oh, that did not go great.
I feel like you.
So that's a 4. Is this a good use of inspiration?
I had
I
a-
feel like there will be better uses of
Yeah.
inspiration.
I have a 13.
Okay. Yeah, they're a pretty good. They're a pretty good company of mercenaries, like sell swords. They're
Okay.
pretty reliable, highly professional. They're elven. Good money. Like they're
Yeah.
they get well paid, but they earn it.
I see.
They're not like they're quality.
Yeah, they're probably not likely to renege on a contract because
Yeah.
that would be very bad for their reputation. And also, given how many of them there are and their quality, it's not something we can afford.
Yeah.
We can't
So-
outbid a lord.
So we're basically.
Oh no, I wasn't thinking about bidding. I was thinking about if we can get in easily, take this guy the fuck out. Like, is there going to be repercussions after that?
Right.
Because if the money man's gone, does it matter? If you have loyal servants, it's different than if you're being paid.
Right.
Yeah.
In my opinion,
Sure. I mean, they might want to kill us just
just cause.
because.
Again, good reputation.
Yeah.
Oh right. Okay. Yeah.
Let me just do. Actually, I forgot one thing. Can you do? Whoever has, if anyone has Arcana,
I
should have rolled this
Definitely do
earlier.
not. But Marias would.
She does.
Yeah.
Let me see what she rolled.
I do.
Marius doesn't know.
16.
Okay. You think that what happened might have been caused by something in Marius's bag of holding, which she takes out now because she's like, hey, this was weird. And I don't know. You guys are adapting very well to two histories at the same time.
Listen, weird shit happens.
Yeah. You got to keep it moving.
We just roll with it.
Can't get stuck with it.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
can't dwell in the past, man.
Exactly. Look, sometimes realities split, all right? It happens.
Is this your first time?
Yeah.
So she takes out what looks like an ecos. I had it spelled down. It's a D20. It's an ecosihydron or something like that.
Oh, God, is it that? I mean, I don't know about
It's the
this.
first time you're seeing it, but you can recognize it. It is a sort of chaotic magic item, and you think what happened is it needs to be rolled every other day. Otherwise, there's a backlog of chaotic energy that builds up, and then shit like this happens.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
I see. All right.
But this might be temporary. It's gonna be temporary.
It could be for some other
might be
scheduling reasons.
for this could last up to a month podcast time.
Or it could just be permanent.
Yes,
Who
it
knows?
could also be permanent. Who knows?
Oh no.
Is there... How much of a rush are we in? Like, is there any, like, point in short rest identifying this object to get all the details of it?
I think we have to move tonight.
Yeah, I think the only guarantee we have here is getting Volus tonight. I feel like the longer we wait, the worse this gets.
Yeah, because if he has all this info, like if he's trying to collect this information and knows where the shadow bound is, like things are going to start moving. I feel like as soon as the sun's up.
Okay. Okay. So here's the thinking. Here's my thinking. We might not be able to lure him with this thing, but we know the dead drop is here. Somebody's going to come get it.
Yes.
Right? What if we stake out this place, we see who comes to get it, and then I can see what they look like. We kill them, I become them, and I deliver...
Whoa.
False information.
Okay.
Inspiration.
And
Yeah, I
then-
like that.
And then that's the way I just go in. I have
love
like
that.
sun in my eyes, whatever, and then I can go and have the thing, and then we find a way to kill
That
Volus.
does sort of mean you're going in alone again.
I have to. We're gonna have to figure out a plan
I
to
think
get.
like Leonard just wants to play D&D by himself.
I do not. No, if you listen back to the episode, I said over and over. Let's skip past the part where it's just me, please.
What you are is so loud I cannot hear what you say.
Well, you wanted more noise, Nile. This is for you.
If we hadn't gone in there already with our first excellent plan, I would say we could just come in with you.
To be fair, it's going to be morning soon, which is when baked goods arrive.
What if you
You're right, Nile. We'll try it again.
what if you pretended you captured us?
I could also do that.
Oh, hey, now we're thinking.
shit.
Yeah, if you
Inspiration,
pretended
Reezy.
you captured us, we could all go in together and then surprise,
That's
bitches.
right.
Star Wars.
Wow.
I was just about to say, I'm putting handcuffs on the Wookiee.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well
no.
done, everyone. I
Hey.
promise to kill something extra good later to really carry my weight here.
Okay, I like that.
So let's figure out a way to stake out this tenement and to ambush whoever might be coming. In the least disruptive way possible.
Yeah, obviously we still can't leave the horses outside,
Yes.
so I could take them like down the road or something somewhere where it won't tip people off.
Yeah.
Or we can make Moraeus do that if we want more bodies on
Maybe
this.
Moraeus can
Moraeus,
keep on that.
Moraeus
'Cause
and
I feel like if
Baldric.
we're gonna jump this guy, I don't know who's showing up for this. It
Yeah.
might be a big baddie.
I'm real good at jumping.
Yes,
people.
you are.
are you.
We need
So,
you.
yeah. So maybe we'll send Moraeus to the safe house with
Yeah.
the horses.
Yeah. That
Yeah?
makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The safe house, the Calcican?
Yeah, because she has the
Oh, the Black Oak safe
because
house.
she would
Okay.
she would have access to that,
She
right?
would.
Yeah.
And we, you know what? And while we were like, Moraeus, do you mind studying this object? You have some downtime to study this thing.
You
Let us
have our
know what the
guide.
hell's going on.
I don't know how that works. She did shank her roll already, so I don't know.
She just have to take a short rest. It's an hour and it's an automatic identify.
Oh, shit. All right.
Well, God damn.
Wow.
Hell
How did
yeah.
I not know that?
Yeah,
You
put
did
your
know
feet
that.
up.
You were the one who told us this.
I know. It's weird.
Or did you?
There's two histories in my mind.
Okay, that sounds like
Yeah.
a really, really good plan to me. So let's.
We should definitely wait inside.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Absolutely.
We'll like hide around where the box is. Maybe
Yeah.
see if there's like or where the drop is rather. We'll see if there's maybe some closet to hide in or something to hide around.
Oh, this poor contract killer doesn't even know what's coming.
Yep.
What?
We don't necessarily have to kill this guy. We just have to get him
we don't
tied
have
up.
to.
I couldn't hurt. Oh,
I mean, not us.
yeah.
It'll hurt him
It'll
for
hurt
sure.
him a lot.
Yeah.
How about some insight checks? Insight
What about
checks. Please. Thank you.
18.
Okay.
15.
16.
This is a solid plan, except you're not sure if everyone in the neighborhood is going to cooperate.
Yeah, of course. Some people could give us away.
Ooh.
So it looks like you're going to have to kill everybody.
Yeah, I mean, clearly that's.
By the way, so Moraeus and Baldric are gone now.
I guess so.
Is that canon?
Yeah, we can't. Little baldy boy needs to just let him.
I'm just asking. I'm not.
No,
I'm
let
not,
him relax. Let him put his feet up. You know.
Is there another way into this tenement? So, like, if we left through the front door, looped around, climbed up some roofs, and then climbed our way back in, like, could we do that potentially? Are there open windows? Is there another way to get through here where people won't see us going in and out the front door?
Yeah, but you could.
You said this is a bad area. Yes.
It's an unfortunate area.
Okay.
Who's around right now?
There's just like people hanging out. There's a few squatters.
How many?
How many bodies do I have to hide?
No, I was just
War
thinking.
criminal. There's about.
No, but like if we just gave him a little bit of like just a little, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's definitely one way to go for sure.
Yeah, just give everybody a little bit of cash and just be like, hey, we're not
Keep your mouth
here.
shut.
Yeah, we're not here.
That's one option. I was also considering like, what if we do, did some sort of minor illusion to scare everybody away?
Oh,
Okay.
interesting.
Yeah, that's an option.
That would be a disturbance.
That's true.
Yeah, I feel like we
you're
want
right.
to. We
Yeah.
want to be
I
sneaky.
I
we want to
don't
be
wanna-
quiet.
I don't
No,
wanna
you're
metagame,
right, you're
but
right, you're right,
with your
you're right.
insight check, you would know that that's going to be a disturbance.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, yeah.
So the whole thing costs you about like 10 copper pieces.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we just go that.
yeah,
Also
we did
just,
it.
Yeah.
that's nice.
That's
It's nice that
community
we got to do
building.
that.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's help.
I think you're right.
It took so long for the heroes to part with 10 coppers and not murder and or scare them, but sure, we're
Hey,
getting there.
that's trickle down economics, baby.
Jesus Christ.
We're all reading the wrong books.
You read books? Whoa. All right.
Art
Okay.
of the
So
deal.
they leave. You have that section to yourself.
Nice.
Selves. What's the plan? There's a ground floor where you found the dead drop, and then there's a second floor which you're not sure.
Is it one
super
room?
Reliable. It is now. It didn't start that way, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, got it.
Okay.
I feel like we can maybe just hang out in the room because as soon
Yeah.
as he's in here, we have him.
Yeah, well,
for
let's
the
just
most
hang out
part.
on either side of the door.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, although maybe it would be a good idea to have somebody stationed outside and hiding somewhere so that when he goes in, if he can't get back out the door, there's
That's a good
something to
point.
stop him.
Ooh, okay, great.
I can do that.
Yeah.
If there's a good enough place for a very big dude to hide, then
Okay. Whereabouts? Like, so there's a street. There's a few other
or I
rickety
can
buildings.
kind of just go upstairs and hide at the top of the stairs potentially. Will that give me enough?
Sure.
Like, is it close enough that I could run down to the door quickly?
Yeah.
do
Give
that
me an athletics check, DC 10, so you don't fall through a crack. It's athletics, right?
10.
So there's like a moment, a full 30 seconds where it's like, oh, and you guys are like, fall or don't. You're killing us.
I rolled a 4 for those of you listening. I rolled
But
a
a 10,
4.
you're like right on the money.
But my athletics is very good.
All right, so everyone give me some stealth checks. Since you're all hiding, gaga. All you need is half successes.
I got 10.
I'm gonna inspiration. That seems important. Okay, that's
23.
much better.
Okay, we got one.
23.
There you go. Nailed it.
Hey, thank you.
Okay, so Abe's upstairs where
I would like to be on the side. You know when a door open, like I want to be on the side that the door would hide me while you're opening it.
sure. And then you, Gray, are.
I can. What else is in the room right now?
There's some like rickety furniture. I guess some mats that were being used as really rough beds.
Okay. I guess I can be on the other side.
There's a chamber pot, huh, Duke?
I was wondering for a second
episode
when you
one
pointed
vibes?
at Rebecca.
Yeah, I was like, what? What did I
Episode
do?
1 vibes.
I assume it's dark in there, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, because I can go in the corner and just minor illusion, like, and just.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a great idea.
So you
hide behind
Yeah.
crouch and what's your
a
illusion?
crouch illusion, like I don't know, it's just like a box or something, or like
Okay.
just something that might seem like it's in place there.
Yeah.
I'm just in, like, just I don't know.
A dusty crate.
Yeah,
dusty
crate. This doesn't seem like the neighborhood that would do credenzas, so I think. I think I'm gonna go with
Wow.
dusty crate. Hey,
So many. All right. I'm sorry you all had to hear that, everyone.
such classes.
Okay, so y'all wait, and it doesn't take long. I'm going to say maybe 15 minutes later, someone enters, and they make their way into the room. Duke, you see them, but you don't have night vision. But you have those goggles.
Wait,
I
hold
have
on.
night vision.
I have night vision as well.
We bought
Yeah,
goggles.
we all bought
Okay,
goggles.
everyone has goggles?
Yeah, we spent.
Well, no,
we
I just
spent-
have it.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I was talking to Abe.
No, Abe,
But you
Abe
said
and-
Duke.
Oh, did I say Duke?
Yeah.
My apologies. Abe.
Yeah.
Or did you?
So, well, either way, you see him first, and then you both see when he opens the door, it is Genghis.
Oh, fuck. Okay,
And
here we
he's
go.
making his way to where the dead drop was.
Typical
Okay.
What
Genghis.
does this mean?
You know.
No,
what it
he's just
means.
he's a big baddie. Okay.
I am up the stairs and I can't see what's happening, so I'm going to wait for a sound of some kind
Okay.
and then go in to pin whatever is happening.
Even without Hisham, we forgot a code. Just in case code.
I mean, I think right now we're close enough that the code is
I feel like the code is always but that's fine. That's fine.
Did he close the door when he came in?
No.
Nope. And he walks into the room.
He walks in the room. He kind of looks around.
I close the door and stand in front of the door.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, he turns around. Did he see you? He didn't. Oh, fuck, he did. He's like, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Nice.
That's right.
He's like, thanks for listening, everybody. Please support the show by leaving us a rating and review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you're listening right now. Leave a review. Tell everybody. Follow us on Instagram, CDGD Pod. And if you're flush, hit us up on Patreon. Even if you're not, there's a free section. You get to vote on horse names and stuff like that. And until next time, what, if anything, did we learn?
That we're pretty good at plans.
Comedians in Dungeons Getting Dragons is produced by Andrew Ivimey and Diana McCullum as part of the From Superheroes Network. To hear more great podcasts like this, visit FromSuperheroes.com.